Daniel here for Tabletop for One and my top 10 list of last minute gifts for gamers. And I thank you for joining me tonight and happy holidays. Now, I don't know if you're like me or if you have a gamer friend like me where it's very difficult to buy something because their collection is so large or they're very picky about what kind of games they want to add to their collection or something like that. So I've come up with this top 10 list of gifts that you can get for that solo gamer or multiplayer gamer, something that will help augment their gameplay, upgrade their games, and stuff like that. Now, I do want to preface this list by saying that some of these items will require that you do a little research and ask your friend or your partner, or whoever it is that you're buying the gift for, to see, what it is that they like, see if they have a favorite game they might want to upgrade, just kind of ask around and get some good ideas. But we'll start off the list at number 10, and this is component bins. Now, I have a couple different kinds of component bins. I have these Zen bins, which unfortunately, I think they've gone out of business. I'm not sure. I used to buy them from Miniature Market, and these Zen bins are great. They're very low height. They serve as bowls as well as bins to store components. And unfortunately, like I said, I can't find them anywhere. But there are ones called X trays that are very similar, very sturdy as well. And then you have some from Stonemaier, which these are more on the cheaper side, but you can get a lot of them for very inexpensively. And so, yeah, I recommend getting component bins. These are very good to help the board gamer organize their stuff and have little bowls to put things in. And speaking of organization, going on to number 9, we have what are called counter trays. And these are made by GMT. GMT is known for its war games, and I have quite a few war games, and I use these counter trays in those war games. But these trays are fantastic for a lot of different board games that have a lot of small components that you need to sort and keep separated. And so right here, you'll see I have my Rebuilding Seattle tiles all sorted by color and size, and they're easy to access. I have just enough tiles for the solo mode, and so I just keep them this way, and I just pull out the tray, and I'm ready to go. Normally you have to have them in a bunch of baggies or just put them all in this one big bag and try and find the tile you need, but this makes it so easy. Now, these are very inexpensive too. We're talking $2 a piece, I think, and you can get them off of GMT's website as well as other websites that sell them. And so I highly recommend these. There's also some by DVG, the counter trays for them, and they're called deep dish counter trays. And so they're about twice the thickness as these here. And they're good for board games that have a lot more components, need a deeper well for them, but they do take up more space in the board game. So it just depends on the board game. I find the GMT ones are the most versatile of the bunch. And so I highly recommend these. These are great for organization, and they're a great gift. I bought probably 40 or 50 of these, and I could always use more. So now we move on to number 8, and we're talking about upgrading the game at this point. And what I would highly recommend is a nice set of coins. See right here, I have the coins for Scythe, but these coins are great for mini games that have denominations of, 5, 10, 20, 1, and 3. Yeah, so these are great for that. On top of that, these are, bought from Stonemaier, and these come with a lot of coins for the price you pay. I think they're around $25, $30 or something like that. It's a great amount of coins for what you can pay, and on top of that, they can be used in so many different games. Now, if you're looking for something of smaller denomination, I would suggest going with maybe the role player coins. Those are 1s and 3s, and those are fantastic as well. But a set of gold coins is something that a gamer loves to have. The clickety-clack sound, it has this premium feel, and they might not, spend the money on themselves to upgrade their own games. So this is a great gift to get. You can get a lot of different kinds of sets, and the Scythe ones, there's the Viticulture ones, and there's the Libertalia ones. Just pick one that you think looks nice and that they could use in multiple games, and yeah, it's a great gift. All right, so moving on to number 7, gamers do love their dice. And so some great gifts, I'm gonna lump 3 here together. You have dice towers, which allow the rolling of dice, and sometimes they're really fun. And there's a lot of towers out there because there's a lot of crafty people out there making dice towers, or you can buy a standard one from the store. There's also dice trays, nice leather dice trays that you can use for rolling, and then a nice dice set. You know, buying a nice premium dice set that looks really nice, that has clear legible reading on them. You know, every gamer loves nice dice sets, and so I highly recommend that. It's a very universal gift, and it may be something that they wouldn't buy for themselves, but they would love to get. And so for number 6, this is one that might not get mentioned often or thought of, and this is called a life tracker. And so what it is it's a dial. So this is the one for Sentinels of the Multiverse. This is the one that comes in the box. But there are websites out there that sell premium dials. And these dials can track life, they can track damage, stats, and all sorts of things. They're used in games like Star Realms or Shards of Infinity or Sentinels of the Multiverse, and you can get premium ones that are acrylic ones and with the metal pins and everything, look fantastic, feel fantastic. They're really durable, they're really nice. Yeah, so I highly recommend getting some health dials. Probably 2 would be good. They're a little bit on the expensive side because they're premium, but again, this is one of those things that the gamer might not buy for themselves and they would love to have. And I would love to have those for Sentinels of the Multiverse, Marvel Champions, games like that. Yeah, they would be great to upgrade. Now, one of the challenges as a solo gamer is to get the games to the table and have it organized on the table in a way that makes it accessible and easy to play. And one of the things that does that, and it's surprising because you wouldn't think about it, is the business card holder. You can buy these business card holders off of Amazon or at office stores and stuff like that. They run about maybe $10 a piece, maybe less. I think I bought 2 of these for like 13 bucks or 14 bucks or something like that. You can see I've already broken mine. I've had these for over a year and I managed to drop them and crack them a little bit, but I still use them. These are fantastic for games like Marvel Champions, Arkham Horror, games that have lots of decks of cards. I use it for Elder Sign and other games, and you can just set it up in front, put the decks in the slots there, and they're easy to access. The ones that you need to see, you can face them towards you, and they're easy to read. They're just fantastic little accessory that make the gaming experience all the better. And so I highly recommend the business card holders. Those work great. And we're back to organization with number 4, we have velvet cloth bags. Now, I have bought some cloth bags for myself. These are game-specific ones. These ones are for Santa Maria. And so I bought these bags because Santa Maria has a lot of tiles. And what's nice about these bags is they provide an easy way to store the tiles that you have in a game and provide a way to shuffle them up without, you know, like going all over the table or something like that. You just throw them in the bag, shuffle them around, and draw them. So having extra bags on hand, they don't have to be game specific ones. You can go to a local craft store, hobby store, or something like that, buy velvet bags. You want to get, I think these ones are like 6x6. You probably want to get more like 6x8 or 8x8, something that can hold a good amount of tiles, or maybe multiple sizes. You can pick up a bunch of different sizes because a lot of games have tiles or things that you would draw like that randomly out of a bag. And a lot of the games don't provide that in the actual game. So having those extra bags on hand will be very useful. And so I highly recommend picking some up. These are relatively inexpensive. I think you can get like 10 for 20 bucks or something like that. So yeah, these are a great upgrade to the game, helps with organization, and like I said, makes it easier to bring the game to the table. Now for number 3, I'm going back to component bowls. See, I don't actually have a nice set of bowls. I have some paint bowls here, these little plastic paint bowls that cost like $1 a piece. You know, I can use the Zenbin's lid or the base of it itself as a bowl. But you know, one thing that's really nice, great feel, easy to grab components out of, is nice little wooden bowls. And they only have to be like 4 or 5 ounce bowls, and you can buy these at like Target or in other department stores, maybe Walmart and something like that. I'll show a picture on the screen here, but these nice wooden bowls, they look fantastic, feel fantastic, help organize the components on the table, and like I said, because of the way they're shaped on the inside, it's easy to grab out of them. And so that is such a great gift. It's a gift like others before that I've mentioned that the gamer might not buy for themselves, but probably wants, and you can buy a whole variety of them. You can even buy some that are designed for board games that have multiple compartments, but even just the regular bowls are fantastic. They have that premium feel, they look great, and yeah, for me, I would love to have a set myself. All right, so if you're looking to spend a little bit of extra money on the person, help upgrade their games, you're gonna need to know what some of their favorite games are and to know if they've upgraded them or not. But you can buy upgrades for a lot of different games. You can buy wooden resource tokens for games that have cardboard tokens and stuff like that. One thing that I did for myself recently, for my own Christmas present, was I bought the Orleans upgrades. So we have these nice plastic tiles here that were normally cardboard. And so these are premium, they're really nice, they're easy to draw out of the bag and shuffle up in the bag. These are fantastic. They cost like 30 bucks, but these are great because Orleans is one of my favorite games, and so I definitely wanted to upgrade it because I love playing the game and I would rather have the premium feel. You can also buy coin capsules for games like that, and so you can buy coin capsules. It just depends on the size of the game. Like Arkham Horror has tokens that you draw out of a bag, and they're great in coin capsules. Those are a little less expensive than the premium upgrades, so that is an option, but you'll need to know the size and the game that they want. And then, of course, like I said, there are wooden resource upgrades. You can go to Meeple Source or a company like that where they provide whole sets for specific games. Now, those get very pricey. You're looking at, anywhere from $40 to $80. Yeah, they get really expensive. But there's some great component upgrades there. And so that would be a great gift. All right, and so we're going to the last one. The number one gift that you can get a gamer, a hobbyist gamer, is a gift card to their favorite store. Here's the reality. The gamer loves the shopping experience. They love to go out and look at the games or go online to their favorite store and look at the games and trying to find, maybe a great deal or buy something specific that they maybe couldn't buy before because they didn't have enough money or whatever it is. They love that experience of looking for a new game to add to their collection or looking for new upgrades on their own, whatever it is. So while a gift card may seem impersonal, it's not. It's an opportunity for them to have that experience, to shop for themselves, to buy a board game, to buy components, whatever it is they want to buy using that gift card. And I highly recommend gift card to their favorite store, whether it's a brick and mortar or an online store, whatever it is, find out what their favorite store is, get them a gift card. It'll be one of the best gifts you can give them. And so there you go. That was my top 10 list of last minute gifts that you can get a board gamer. Let me know in the comments below of other gifts that you think would be great for a solo gamer. And I do want to wish you a very happy holiday, whatever holiday you celebrate. I want to wish you that wonderful time. And if you don't celebrate any holidays during this month, hey, have a happy December. Have a happy New Year because that's coming up. I wish the best to all of you. I thank all of you for being here. You being here and watching me and interacting with me on Facebook or on social media. I just love that experience and I appreciate every one of you, and may you have a wonderful time gaming. Thank you so much for watching Tabletop for One. Have a great night.